I want to say this, every woman here, please, never abort bitterness against your husband. Try to forgive him on time so that he won't struggle for too long. Then as a man, please avoid as much as possible hurting your wife. Avoid it. There will be misunderstanding, no doubt, but make out an outstanding future out of your misunderstanding. Learn to study yourself. Understand the temperament and the disposition of your spouse. They call it know their likes and their dislikes. Am I speaking to someone? Please. Satan is out. He has always been out, but he's more out now for three things. One is wealth, health, and what? Homes. Families. Families. Look at Jesus. After he finished everything he came to do on planet Earth, one of his statements, he said, in my Father's house there are many mansions. If it were not so, I would not have told you. What is he saying? I'm going to prepare a place. I'm going to prepare a place for who? He's preparing a place for the family. So when we come back as a family, if your success can't build a mansion for your family, then you are a frustrated success. Your success is limited. You must create comfort for your home. Comfort. I'm not perfect, but if there's one thing I vow to keep, it's a home. It's a home. No marriage can succeed by mechanical effort. Marriages succeed when they surrender to the totality of the Holy Spirit. No marriage. The worst thing that can happen to you is to marry an unbeliever. Whether female unbeliever or male unbeliever. The best thing that can happen to you is to marry a believer. I want to correct that statement by myself, even if the statement remains authentic. There are some people who don't speak in tongues, who are better husbands than people who speak in tongues. This thing is not about church, it's about brokenness. Principles. Many of us are not principled. We don't even, anything confuses us. Anything. Evil billboard on the street. That's how you are driving. They put fine girls on billboard. That's how you went to bash somebody's motor. You didn't tell your wife what happened to you. You are looking at billboard. The next thing was, oh, evil billboard. What's that thing they used to sell clothes in boutique? Evil mannequin confuses you. Can't you see that you are possessed? Evil mannequin confuses your life. You need deliverance. You need deliverance. Every one of you must understand that there is the principles of the fear of God. Nothing. My wife said something to me. He said, honey, not just because you love me, it's because you fear God. There's the fear of God. Fear of God. The cheapest thing to get, see, the cheapest achievement to achieve is not car. It's not anything, it's sin. Sin is very cheap. If you make up your mind today to sin, before you finish making up your mind, you're already committing sin. Very cheap. Very cheap. It's as cheap as cheap. Very cheap. By grace and by privilege, there are many conditions and situations we have found ourselves. I just laugh. Do you know you don't even look for it, it looks for you. It looks for you. But you are the one who is going to make up your mind to have a testimony. To have a testimony. Make up your mind.